Welcome to a new video for the channel. This time we are going to be talking about the WeMasterTrade funding company, and that because I have received my payment from the instant funding company that had already brought them to the channel. But if you are not aware of this company, well, I will be leaving you a link so that you can get 25% discount on your first purchase, and the profile code so that you can apply it once you have made the registration. But in this video, I will be explaining the rules of this company, why it is the best, why I consider it to be the best instant funding that exists at this time in the market. So for that and more reasons, I invite you to stay in this video. See how long it took to get my payment. See what this is. I made a 6% and received 50% of the benefits. Because in our first payment, they only give us 50% of the benefits, which is very good because it is an instant funding. With a 6%, a traditional challenge, I do not charge anything because I have not even passed phase 1. With that 6% here, I already charged and at a super affordable price. But let's see, the next payment is going to be 75%. 30-35. And here they give me the certificate that they put the amount that you made in the account. But in reality, what they pay you is the 50% that comes to do this. This is when I already got to Binance already, when I had received practically the withdrawal already, when I had the money in my account. After they send me the money in my account, because I can already use the account again, the 100,000 account with total normality, to be able to look for another withdrawal. So basically, it was a fairly simple process, a fairly fast process in my opinion. Imagine that it took a long time to make the withdrawal, 2 skillful days because I requested on a Thursday morning. On Friday, it is considered a skillful day. On Saturday, it is no longer considered a skillful day, and I receive it on Sunday at night. Then it is to say that it did not even take 2 skillful days, but a day and a half skillful could be said so. Well there, I leave the recommendation so that you can take advantage of funding with this company, and I will be explaining the rules a little so that you can understand, so that you do not have any problem when you buy an account in this company. See that here? They leave me the account at 100K again. The previous balance, which was what we had achieved at 6% that no longer exists, it was already taken away from us. And here we start again with the account. I will be bringing you some trades that I am taking in this account if I manage to make a withdrawal. In the same way, I will be bringing them to you since it would be 75% of the benefits, but we will be pending there. I hope this new trading period goes well and we reach 6% again. See, this company asks us for 20% consistency. I have a plan in this channel. For those who have not seen it, you can go see it. But in short, what is that plan? That you risk half of 1% and earn 1% a day with. You doing that, when you reach 6%, you have met the consistency and you are not going to be breaking your head how to meet that consistency rule. So if you lose 0.5 or half of 1% in one day, no longer operate during that day, and the next day that you earn 1%, so you take it until you reach 6% that the company asks us for the profit objective, you would already be ready to withdraw and meet that 20% consistency that they ask us. If you do not understand what I just explained to you, go to the video called Consistency Rule, and if not, here I will be leaving them in the corner of the video so that you can check it. And then basically that would be all. Has a maximum total loss of 4% and has a maximum daily loss of 2%. This you can change. You can customize the maximum daily loss up to 5%, and the maximum total loss up to 10% will raise the objective that the company will ask us, but they will have more drag down. So you choose if you want to do it, but it will change the price, and it will not be so economical. See how economical it is. I recommend that in this company, buy accounts of $25,000, $50,000, $100,000. You can even choose $30,000, $40,000, all those balance. You can choose all those balance, you can customize. But why do I tell you to choose a large account? That because if you can buy a $10,000, see, a $10,000 is $28 with the discount. But it's complicated, get to that 6%. Sometimes it can take us a month, and if we start to think if we do it in a large account, we will have a salary of Latin America. If we do it in a large account, we would be having a salary of Latin America instead of a $10,000. We would only have $300 of profit. but if it is the only thing they have, buy a $10,000. But see the $100,000, see how cheap it is, $340. Says here, but this is not applying the discount we give. Next, it will redirect us to this page, and you will choose how you want to pay, if by credit card. Cryptographic currency PayPal or Alipay, suppose we choose cryptographic currency we give next in here. They will write the code that I leave in the description of the video so that you put it, and it is ProFirm, and they give you apply, and they will see what they discount, the 25% discount. Well, it does not appear to me because obviously it is my code and only applies for the first purchase, but it is basically what I just wrote. Then the account that costs $340, it will be approximately about $260 or $270 approximately, and $50,000, it will be in $150, approximately $130, $25,000. It is in $60 approximately. Then see that it is a fairly inexpensive price, a price that is really worth to have already a founded account. If we do a challenge, if we pass an exam, if we are stressing to pass phase 1 and we burn it in phase 2, or pass phase 1, pass phase 2, and already in the founded phase, we end up burning it, we have lost time, we have lost stress, or we have passed stress, rather, for being in phase 1 and phase 2, then what is convenient for us? If here with a 6%, we already have to withdraw, and in a traditional challenge, we pass phase 1 and phase 2, that we do a 13%, and we do not have yet to withdraw that money we have made because it is not served, nothing more than to pass an account, and that we end up burning it when we have passed it. I recommend that if you monetize in this company, if you want to do it like that, take advantage of this opportunity, because when the plan begins to be exploited or the plan begins to, that many people start to win, possibly change rules later. So better take advantage right now that it's pretty easy to reach. Not so easy because we know that trading is not easy, but we could say that it is not something impossible to achieve. It is a 6% that we must do consistently. It is a 6% that we must do quiet, without doing it in a single day, without going looking for a ball. But if we do it daily, that 1%, if we do that 1% a day, then in the end we will have that reward. The first payment, they will give us 50%. See, the first payment gives us 50%. The second will give us 75%. And from the third, they already pay us 90% of the benefits that we generate. That is to say that for an investment minimum, for example, an account of $50,000, $130 I can generate. The first withdrawal, $1,500. That is a risk benefit much higher. And if I make a second withdrawal, I multiply that investment still, because they are going to give me 75%. Don't say if I get to the third payment with the same account, they would be giving me 90% of the profits that I generate. That is, of every 100, 90 will be mine. Of every 1,900, they will be mine, imagine. And of every 2,000, 1,800, they will be mine, when I get to that 90% of the benefits. So I think I have understood everything. If you want more information about this plan, you can follow me on my other social networks. Write to me if you have any doubt. Consult or join our community so that they can ask their respective questions. We are already several traders founded in this company, and there are already traders in my community who have retired from this company, and I joined that list. I tried it with a 100K, and everything has gone perfect, and later we will continue reinvesting in this company, because it is very worth it. Invest in a company where you can start winning from the first day. So, this has been all for today, and see you in a next video. Until next time.